Smart and Gingras, your starters for the Mountaineers. And for the Kingsford Clippers under head coach Mike Krause, guards will be a 5'6 sophomore Carly Benzie and a 5'6 senior Katie Roll. Inside a 5'8 senior Jamie Odette, along with a 5'7 senior Catherine Benzie and a 5'5 sophomore Angie Tripp. Benzie, Roll, Odette, Catherine Benzie, and Tripp, your starters for the Flippers. And speaking of that state semifinal team, Rand, if you look across the way up in the middle section there, there's some of the members. There's Jamie Roberts, Lauren Brown, Amy Farah, Abby Tossetter. Boy, I wonder if they got uniforms. They could probably sneak on the floor, you think?
No, those don't look like uniforms to me.
But they could get the uniforms and sneak on the floor. They would still look good in them, wouldn't they? Those were good times last year, weren't they?
They were.
Oh, my
They
word.
were.
It's good to see these girls from whatever school, when they had a good year or whatever, coming back to watch their team play the following year. Some come back to see the coach.
Well, there's no question about that. They do create those ties. And, you mentioned last year, and I think that, down at the Breslin, the crowd chanting dunk.
Yeah.
I think it was classic.
That's it. All right, we're just about set to go. Your working officials this evening, Adam Bergman along with Adam Hammery, our good buddy, so we'll watch him tonight. This opening tip being brought to you by the Erickson Insurance Agency. Talk things over with Bruce Erickson. Bruce will help you find the best insurance options for you and your family. When it comes to insurance, the one you want in your corner is the Erickson Insurance Agency in Iron Mountain. Call them at 774-9470. Who cares? They care. Yeah, Mr. Hammery will be going back shortly, I would believe. What, in a couple months? Spring training?
It should be about March. 1st of March. We've had the privilege the last 2 nights of having a couple of excellent pep bands.
You bet.
Providing us with background music, so to speak.
They could maybe turn it up a notch or two.
Well, actually, Flippers look a little short over there tonight. They need about another dozen or so to really kick her out.
They still sound pretty good.
Yeah, they do.
All right, we're set to go. Gingras, Odette shaking hands and saying a few words, smiling at each other. That won't last long. The host Flippers will go left to right to start this ball game. We're set to go. Glad you're with us right here on the Star. Ball in the air, tipped to control by the Flippers. Catherine Benzie drives the left side up, off the board. Good, only took 4 seconds. Quickly, the Flippers take the lead 2-0. Here's the full court pressure by the Flippers. Michaela Newberry trying to get it away. Throws it over the head of Laura Smart right by the Flipper bench, and the full court pressure causing the first turnover of the game. Good bang-bang way to start this game. Up the floor, Catherine Benzie near the top of the circle. Moves on Flannery. Here's Tripp driving left to the key, back outside. Carly Benzie for a deep 3 misses Flannery with the defensive board. She'll be a load inside tonight. Up it goes to Newberry. Back to Flannery. Moves on Odette. Layup up and good. We got girls from both schools that can drive the lane into the basket. Steal by Simone. Steps on the sideline right by the Mountaineer bench. Good effort, but the Flippers get it back.
Yeah, not too many of them that will step in front of Danielle Flannery when she's got a full head of steam. That's a good time to back off.
You betcha. Man-to-man defense by the Mountaineers. Carly Benzie off the screen, Newberry on her. Off the drizzle, here's Catherine Benzie down low. Odette moves past Flannery, gets the block from behind, tries to save it, but it's knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, Flannery got beat by the move inside, but was able to reach back and hit the top of the basketball.
Katie Roll inbound underneath their basket. Looks inside, can't find Odette. Tripp off the dribble, trying to bring it outside. Laura Smart on her. Here's Carly Benzie with the basketball. Working the right side off the wing to the corner. Roll off the dribble. Cut off a screen by Gingras to the corner. Carly Benzie got the baseline. Breaking to the basket. Odette up off the board. Good. Nice movement inside by the Flippers. Newberry double team trap, but gets away to Smart. Up the floor comes Smart. Breaks away from a couple Flippers. Down the left side. Layup high off the board. Good. Not an easy shot at all, but she puts it in. We're tied at 4. Roll gets away from Newberry. She puts it up and gets fouled on the way to the basket. And Katie Roll, the senior, goes to the line.
I think Abby Simone's going to pick up the foul.
And Roll, a GNC honorable mention performer last year, coming in, averaging just under 6 points a game. Her free throw up and good. 5-4 Flippers with the early lead. 6.5 to go in the first. Second by Roll, good. 6-4, pressure back on by the Flippers. Newberry quickly trapped, gets it off to Gingras. In the backcourt, now past midcourt, Newberry to the corner. Simone takes a little jump shot up and good. Well, if you can break the press and get your shot when you get an easy attempt, you better put it in.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Here's Tripp, yeah.
Good ball movement.
Riley Benzie outside for three, and she hits it. She's capable of hitting it. Only a sophomore, and she's going to get better. Newberry off to Gingras, gets bumped by Katie Roll in the backcourt. And Roll gets her first foul. First team foul on the Flippers. 9-6, Flippers by 3. With just about 2 minutes gone here in the first. Again, they apply the pressure. Gingras gets it off to Flannery, loses the ball. Hustled by Newberry to keep it. And they set up the half court. Smart outside. She wants three. She misses. Tipped by Smart. Saved by Gingras across the way. They'll set it up. Now working the half court. Newberry. Free throw line extender right here. Simone. Coming out Gingras. Looking left to Flannery. Breaking inside. Simone. Hooks up with the left hand. Misses. Retrieved by Catherine Benzie. Loses the ball. Saved by Tripp in the backcourt. Now the Flippers bring it up. Catherine Benzie coming across the timeline. Hands it back over to Carly Benzie. Crossover dribble at the foul line. Fake off a screen. Catherine Benzie in the paint. Back out to Carly Benzie. Benzie working on Gingras. Got the baseline. Gets bumped a little bit. Getting shoved to the sidelines, but gets it away outside. Catherine Benzie, deep three outside. She hits it. So the Benzie sisters with a couple of threes. Open the lead up 12-6. Knocked out of bounds at midcourt by Carly Benzie. Well, the Flippers still have those good outside three-point shooters.
Oh, you give them time to line it up, and they're going to knock them down.
And the Mountaineers going to call time. 5:01 to go in the first. Kingsford 12, Iron Mountain 6. Coming back in 30 on WZNL Radio Sports.
As one of the oldest banks in the UP, First National Bank of Norway is committed to a tradition of serving their customers with friendly local staff, 4 convenient locations, and a wide array of banking products and services to meet all of your financial needs. From traditional accounts like checking, savings, and IRAs, to today's modern necessities like free online and mobile banking, bill pay, and e-statements, First National Bank of Norway is here for you now and in the future. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
5:01 to go in the first. Flippers out to early lead, 12-6. We mentioned the threes by the Benzie sisters. Probably their best three-point shooter hasn't taken a shot yet, Angie Tripp. When she gets hot from the corner, watch out.
Well, what's making the open shots possible is that the Flippers are driving the baseline, and once they do that, they draw a double team, and then they're able to kick the ball out to the open shooter.
Laura Smart tried to get the ball away to Newberry, and she got fouled by Carly Benzie, and that's one of the things that she has to correct, the sophomore. Gets in foul trouble early. And real quick, Coach Krause gets her out of the ball game.
Yeah, 1 and out.
Watch out, Libby DeClark coming in. She's a good performer for the Flippers. Newberry working the far right wing. Simone outside with the jump shot, short off the rim, taken back by Roll. Flippers quickly move it up the floor. Pace picks up. Roll to the line, goes to the lane, layup up, and good.
Well, pretty much went coast to coast after she got that rebound.
And here comes the Mountaineers back the other way. Flannery with the layup up, and she puts it in. Like both coaches said, this could be a run-and-gun game tonight. You never know. 14-8 Kingsford, 4:24 left in the first. Now the Flipper Mountaineers go to a 2-3 zone, taken away from that man-to-man. Cut off at the baseline. Roll had it, stopped by Laura Smart. She gets the blocking foul, not allowing her going to the basket, so the fall on Smart. Second team foul on the Mountaineers.
Yeah,
Tripp, quick three from a corner, misses. Benzie had it, lost it off her hands, battling Gingras.
Smart had actually made contact and probably should have been whistled a little bit sooner than that, and then she made contact again. That was enough for the official to say, you know.
Right. Midcourt is Smart driving on Odette. Ooh, took the extra step, hops. Couldn't get the ball up. Good defense by Odette, denying the layup.
It was unusual.
She got carried away there a little bit.
It was unusual defense by Odette, but effective.
The feet working faster than what she thought. All right, Flippers up the floor, left to right. Catherine Benzie trying to get it inside to the Clark. Stolen away by Gingras. Needs some help here. Gingras starts her dribble. Stolen from behind by DeClark. DeClark passes it down low, and she's going to get called for the trouble, trying to get it down to Benzie.
Yeah, and that was a great defensive effort out there by Michaela Newberry, who recognized the steal right away and ran back into the passing lane, and that caused the travel.
Gingras goes by DeClark, layup up, and count it. Gingras realized she got one-on-one on DeClark. It was a race to the basket. Gathered the foul, gets the basket, and going to the line for the free throw. 14-10 Kingsford. Gingras coming back after that bad case of mono, misses the free throw. Smart underneath, had it, lost it, stepped on the baseline. And Flivers have it back. Checking in will be Miranda Solello. She'll replace Gingras, getting her a little breather. Takes a long time to come back 100% from mono, boy.
It does.
You got to be careful. Here comes Roll, working the left side. Spins in the paint, looking backdoor. Here's Tripp, drives inside, strong off the board, good, nice drive in the layup by Tripp. 16-10, it's a 6-point lead. Flannery, up the floor, Simone. They had the numbers. She'll take the jump shot, right side misses, and the rebound down low by Tripp. They had the numbers for a moment, but couldn't capitalize, and the Flivers, good speed up the floor, get it back with Odette in the corner. Here's Roll, moves to the circle, coming around the circle. Catherine Benzie had it stripped away by Newberry. While Coach Holberg got the bench, thought she had all ball, but she got the hand or the arm. Newberry with the foul with a little smile on her face. Maybe she thought she had all ball, but in any case, Catherine Benzie to the foul line, shooting 2. Benzie coming in right around 9 points a game.
No comment.
No comment. And it wasn't in the act going to the basket, so the Flivers will take it out. No free throws given. Flivers by 6, 3:16 to go in the first. They'll get it underneath the basket, going far corner. Tripp. She quickly tries the 3, misses, air ball. High for the rebound was Flannery. Newberry up the floor, corner Simone. Drives on Odette, hooks it up, and good. Iron Mountain cuts it down to 4. Flivers quickly back up the floor, setting up in their half court. Roll, working the far side, spins back, coming around the circle. Catherine Benzie down low in the baseline. Back out Tripp, wants the 3 again. Air ball again. Kind of forcing a couple of shots this time. Solello getting trapped in the backcourt. Lobbing up, just gets it over the head of DeClark. Corner. The drive by Smart. Layup up. Tough angle, but she put it up over the outstretched arms of Odette. And the Mountaineers, with a couple of quick baskets, have cut that Fliver lead down to 2. And now Coach Krause, he wants time. 2:29 to go in the first. 16-14 Kingsford. Returning in 30 on WZNL Radio Sports.
Looking for online bill pay? Look no further than the Iron Mountain Kingsford Community Federal Credit Union. Our bill pay with e-statements is free when used once a month, and there is no limit on the number of bills paid. Bill pay is available 24/7, when and where you want it. Online bill pay is faster, safer, more secure, and will save you time and money. For more information on this great service, call or stop in your credit union. Online bill pay is simply a better way to pay.
Randy and Mike back with you at the Fliver Gym. Don't forget, Michigan State basketball tomorrow on Talk 1450 WMIQ at noon. The Spartans on the road to Penn State. Pregame at 11 a.m. Then a couple of big home games in the Big Ten next week, Randy, with Wisconsin and Northwestern.
2 good teams.
Yeah.
Excellent teams.
Flivers have the ball back. Tripp goes to the corner, back out. Catherine Benzie fakes the 3, drives inside, strong to the basket, high off the board, good, nice drive. Set up by Catherine Benzie.
And a good job using the glass, getting that ball high.
18-14 Flivers by 4. Approaching the 2-minute mark of this first period. Simone double team, quickly out it goes. They move it around the circle. Smart wants 3 from outside, just short. Rebounded by Benzie, took it away from Flannery. Up the floor pass, stolen by Newberry. Newberry up the floor quickly. Down it goes to Smart. Off the leg, I believe, of Odette. And luckily, Iron Mountain gets it back.
Yeah, no one else from with a black jersey on was going to get that basketball. So it was fortunate it went off Odette for the Mountaineers.
Simone will inbound it underneath their basket. Looking. Firing out to Newberry. Drives the paint. Little jumper up. Misses. Rebound on the near side by DeClark. And again, roll for the Flivers. Move it quickly up the floor. scoop shot up, just throws it up. Not one of your better shots, and she gets tied up. Possession on the tie-up will go to Iron Mountain.
Yeah, she got into a position where she needed to get rid of the ball. There was no one to pass it to, so she figured almost to throw it at the basket.
I don't think she worked on that shot.
No, and she's apologizing to Coach Cross.
Wow. All right, here's the Mountaineers have it. Free throw line right side, Simone. 3 girls on her. Solella goes down low on the right side up. Misses the easy bunny. Taken back by Odette. And Solella trying to get it back. Goes over the back and the foul.
How many times have we seen that?
Yeah.
It's an easy shot.
Trying to redeem yourself.
Within 2 seconds, you pick up a foul.
Oh. Allie Forenza will come in for Newberry with 1:22 remaining. And quickly, Jordan Barbo will come in. She'll replace Smart. So they give up a little height.
Smart's played well so far here in the first quarter.
Flivers by 4. Here's Catherine Benzie, the senior. Gives back to roll. Working the left side. Drives on Barbo. Stopped right there. Oh, they're looking for Tripp. She went outside. The ball went to her left out of bounds. And now Odette will come out. Courtney Cowling, the senior, reporting in for the Flivers with 69 seconds to go. Iron Mountain down by 4. Here's Barbo. Back near the timeline. Forenza to the wing, to the corner. Simone wanting it. Barbo fakes the 3. Left to the line. Throws it up. Misses. Battling inside. Sololo had it. Lost it. Who touched it last? They say the gold and black and the maize and blue will have it. 52 seconds remaining. Flivers on top by 4. Off the dribble. Roll hands it back to Catherine Benzie. On the weave, Cowling back to roll. Spins and Barbo. Outside Cowling wants 3 up, off the mark. Cowling had it, throws it back up. She got tied up with her teammate to Clark, and the Mountaineers get it back. Simone drives the right side, up over roll, and the layup is good. 18-16, a big basket as time running down with 20 seconds, cutting that lead down to 2. You're going to have some tired girls tonight. The pace hasn't let up at all. And a moving screen going to be called on Catherine Benzie. So the screen, the foul outside, and the third team foul on the Flivers. The Mountaineers will have it back with 13 seconds. Time to bring it up the floor and set up a play to end the quarter. Let's see what they do. Forenza spins on roll, gives back to Simone. Baseline, little 10-footer up and good. Simone ties this game with 3 seconds. Midcourt roll, throws it up. Off the board right side, no good. After 1, Kingsford 18, Iron Mountain 18. Second quarter and 30 on WZNL Radio Sports.
Your machine ready for the trails? Give it a full snowmobile prep from Nicollet Sport & Marine. Nicollet Sport & Marine proudly features Castle clothing, including bibs, jackets, boots, along with new riding helmets by CKX, G-Max, and Zone. If it has to do with snowmobiling, they have it. Plus, for repair on your snowmobile, ATV, or boat, call their service and parts center, 774-5570. And for all your high-performance needs, they are now a Lane Motorsports distributor. Open weekdays, 8 to 5:30, Saturdays, 9 to 1. It's Nicollet Sport & Marine, now under new ownership, a mile north of the US 2 and M95 junction in Iron Mountain.
Wow, a fast-paced first period. We have to catch our breath. We're tied at 18, Rand.
Yeah, it was, and just looking at it, the Flivers started out well, but they really ran into some problems in the latter part of that first quarter. They're not protecting the basket very well defensively. We've seen Gingras and Simone and Flannery both drive. All of them drive to the basket unimpeded, and really, you got to think about putting somebody under there and saying, take a charge.
Yeah.
Because they're coming full steam right at that hoop, and the Flivers are getting out of the way, and you can't do that. 8 points in that first half for Abby Simone.
Okay.
7 for Catherine Benzie.
We're tied at 18 as we start the second quarter, brought to you by the Erickson Insurance Agency. Carly Benzie outside, open for 3. Why not take it? And she hits her second 3. And the Flivers retake the lead, 21-18. Forenza up the floor strong, goes to the far right. Loses the dribble, shovels it back out to Barbo. Flivers will stay in that man-to-man defense. Simone gets away from Tripp. Down low looking for Gingras, stripped away by Odette underneath the basket, and the Mountaineers get it back. Now Coach Holberg saying a few words to one of the officials. problem is...
Might be fouls.
Oh, okay. Well, we're set to go. Iron Mountain underneath their basket. Simone finds corner Barbo. Or make that Forenza. Tough shot in a crowd. Followed. Inside off the miss. Gingras puts it up, misses. Flannery had it. Hustles. Saves it. And they'll set up again. Here's Forenza. Near wing on the left side, Barbo. Back to Flannery. Free throw line right side, Simone. She works in a crowd and she gets called for the travel. Tried to do a little bit too much that time.
Yeah, the same thing Forenza tried to do was dribble across the key with a whole bunch of flippers in there. And a lot of hands reaching in for that ball.
Here's Catherine Benzie at the line. The Carly coming around the circle. A little seam. Tough angle at the baseline. Misses. Flannery with another defensive board. Forenza left open. Brings it up the floor. Comes in the forecourt to the corner. Simone. Wanting it. Flannery. Drives inside over to Clark. Misses. Cleared out by Chloe Nolenberg, who just checked in now for the Flippers. The sophomore Benzie off to the senior Benzie. Hops down low. Loses it. Saves it in the corner. Gives it off to Odette. She throws up a high three. Misses. Follow inside Nolenberg. Blocked away by Flannery as it goes out of bounds with a lot of force that time. Here comes Newberry, and
she put that
Smart
into
back
the
in.
second row on the first bounce.
That had Mr. Holberg jump a little bit on that one.
Yeah, he liked that.
And the Flippers have it back in the forecourt, up by 3. Mountaineers have been switching from a man-to-man to a zone. Carly Benzie drives inside on Gingras, gets hammered as she goes to the floor. And the sophomore Carly Benzie will shoot 2.
Nice quick move to the basket by Benzie. And Gingras reacting just a little bit late to shut down that lane.
She's going to be a good one. Once she learns when to fall and when not to fall. Free throw up, misses. A lot of talent out there. Solello coming back in for Simone, gets a nice hand.
Coach Holberg trying to keep some fresh legs in there.
Second one around and goes in. 22-18. It's a 4-point lead for the Flippers. Smart has the back. Can't drive onto Clark. Keeps it outside Newberry. Fires far corner. Solello backs away, takes the jump shot. Too strong. Nice box out by Odette on Gingras to save it for the Flippers. 2 minutes gone in the second. Here's Catherine Benzie. Backs in. Almost a steal by Newberry. Carly Benzie for 3. Same spot. This one misses. And Flannery saves it. Throws it up for grabs at midcourt. And saved by Odette in the backcourt. Now Carly Benzie will come up the floor. Benzie working on the near side. Tries to spin on Newberry. Trying to reach in for the steal. And let's see. Newberry might get called for the foul. And it will be on Newberry. That'll be her second foul.
Yeah, first one to come up with 2 fouls on either team. Tell you, Benzie's doing a pretty good job just taking the ball to the basket and drawing fouls.
Catherine Benzie for 3 from the corner. A little weak on that one. Right into the hands of Gingras. Newberry fires it up the floor. Stolen by Nolenberg. Up the floor, Catherine Benzie. Batted around, saved in the forecourt by Gingras. Mountaineers coming back right to left. Up it goes to Newberry. Newberry off the dribble, bringing out Catherine Benzie. Drives on Benzie, goes by her, goes baseline. Little jump shot too strong. Right into the hands of Carly Benzie. Well, so far the Benzie sisters with 14 points between them of the 22. Catherine Benzie from a screen. Goes to the corner. Odette wide open. She wants 3. Off the bang, too strong. Retrieved by Newberry. Lead pass up the floor to Solello. A little bit too strong, going out of bounds.
Yeah, it's interesting on that rebound. The Mountaineers were breaking. They had 3 girls out on the lead, and they just never kicked the ball out and started a fast break.
Now Carly Benzie slowly comes across the 10-second line. Working the near sidelines, goes past the Mountaineer bench, goes baseline. Too strong on that one. Flannery with another strong defensive board. When she rips it down, she does. Up to Laura Smart. Got the corner jump shot up, too strong. And they say last touch by the Flippers. So Iron Mountain will have it back, down by 4 with 4:36 to go in this second quarter. To Smart, hooks it up in the lane, got the soft touch, and it goes in. 22-20. Iron Mountain cuts it down to 2.
6 points for Laura Smart.
Here's Catherine Benzie, works on Smart, loses the dribble. That time pretty good defense as the Mountaineers tried to double team the ball. As Tripp and Roll coming back in the game for Odette. And a timeout call by the Mountaineers. 4:18 to go here in the half. It's the Flippers 22, the Mountaineers 20. Returning in 30 on the Star 94.3 Radio Sports.
Building a future requires a goal and a plan. The goal may be to own your own home or to start your own business. We're here to help with the financial side of making your dreams reality. We have helped many achieve their goals. We can help you as well. Stop in and see us. Northern Michigan Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Community people you know.
Community people you know.
First half. Well, the crowd has been pleased with the action for both sides. Kingsford 22, Iron Mountain 20.
Yeah, it hasn't been the most well-played basketball game, but it sure has been up and down. And
Entertaining.
Yeah, it's entertaining, that's for sure.
They haven't eased up the throttle yet. Far corner it goes. Solello can't get anybody inside Flannery. Works on DeClark. She throws it up, draws the foul. Flippers trying to trap that time with Carly Benzie and Libby DeClark.
Yeah, Benzie was just a little late getting there and had not set her feet when Flannery made that spin move.
And she realized she had nowhere to go, so she just threw it up and hoping for the fall, which she did get. So Flannery for 2. Too strong on the first. Normally a pretty good free thrower. Odette coming back in the game for Carly Benzie. So Flannery with one more. Second for Flannery. That one's good. 22-21. 1 point lead for Kingsford. No pressure by Iron Mountain as they drop back. In that man-for-man, they've been switching from a 2-3 zone to a man-to-man. Catherine Benzie inside. Good movement. The Clark gets the basket. She snuck inside. Got the basket and the foul.
That's probably the best pass we've seen thus far.
So the Clark will go to the line for the free throw.
Solello picking up her second foul.
Okay. Free throw by the Clark. Around doesn't go. Flannery with the miss. Off with the rebound off the miss. And the Mountaineers up the floor down by 3. Newberry outside for 3, and she hits it. So both teams getting outside three-pointers. They're going to call 34 for a foul.
Yeah, not sure that, everyone was kind of moving down to the other end.
Must have been something after.
Yep.
All right. 7 fouls on the Mountaineers, 5 for the Flippers.
It's Ricky Gingras, her second foul.
We're tied at 24. Tripp, nowhere to go there. Up the Roll. Roll with the left-hand dribble, goes to the circle, lobs far corner. Catherine Benzie back out to Katie Roll. Spins back, stolen by Newberry. Racing to the basket, layup up, no good. Followed by Solello, gets it, and gets hammered on her back by Catherine Benzie. Boy, that was just speed by Newberry with the steal, and credit to Solello for trailing the play to get the miss.
Catherine Benzie had no idea she was there.
Newberry was open. Take a 3 again, why not? This one she misses. Good box out that time by Odette. Midcourt, it goes down. Catherine Benzie tried to fire at the Roll, but a little bit too strong going out.
Yeah, you got a full court, a break going, fast break, and you fire that thing right at the other girl's feet. That's hard to handle.
Okay, knotted up at 24 with 3 minutes to go here in the first half, and Iron Mountain looking to take the lead. And Newberry took the extra half step in between trying to pass it or keeping it herself.
Yeah, the person she was trying to pass it to actually started to break the wrong way, and she was in the process of making that pass and took that extra step.
All right, Flippers looking to take the lead. Hopping right side, Catherine Benzie, a little soft jump shot from about 12 feet away, puts it in. And the Flippers retake the lead. And for Catherine Benzie, that's 9 points here in the first half. Laura Smart into Flannery. Double teamed in the paint. Gets it out to Lolo from the corner. Up and the air ball. Odette with the rebound. Midcourt pass to Catherine Benzie. Saves it. Goes to the basket over Flannery. Doesn't go. Around Odette to make that. DeClark has it. And a tie-up is called. Possession to Iron Mountain. Abby Simone coming back in for Solello.
Tell you, Solello there for about a 2-minute period was playing excellent hustle defense basketball.
Iron Mountain has it with 2:20 to go here in the first half. 26-24 Kingsford. Newberry down the near side to Smart. Left to the key near side. Newberry outside for three. Comes up a little short of the basket. Hits the front of the rim. Rebounded by the Flivers. Up the floor, Odette. At the baseline right side. Trying for the steal was Flannery. Boy, Odette goes over the back of Flannery. Just good hustle by both girls. And unintentionally, Odette landed on the back of Flannery. And Flannery got up a little quick there. First foul on Flannery. And Jamie Odette, the senior, to the line.
Little intensity.
Yeah, a little bit. Here's Odette's first free throw. Good. Well, with both teams under 500, you know that they're all working hard to get that extra win. Flivers come in 3-4, Iron Mountain 3-5.
I don't think it's so much the record as it is the opponent.
Oh, yeah. And Odette nicely makes both. Back to a 4-point lead, 28-24. 2 minutes to go in the half. Flannery, a crunching screen down the left side. And a tie-up is Flannery. Got tied up by Catherine Benzie. I think for Flannery, she got to watch herself a little bit. She might be getting a little bit carried away.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it was a great screen, and
she does play hard, though.
Yeah, she grabbed the basketball. And
Odette wants three from outside. Air ball. Gingras battling for it. She loses it, but last to touch it was DeClark underneath the basket.
I was about to say she grabbed the basketball, and there was a flivver attached to it. Well, hey.
Boy, both teams have played hard in this first half.
Mike Krause trying to protect his kids out there.
The intensity level has not eased up at all. Newberry goes near side. Simone strong to the lane, throws up the shot. No. Gingras gets the position. Put back up and good. 28-26. Flivers by 2. Katie Roll trailing. Catherine Benzie. Why not take a three outside? In and out. Halfway down. Wouldn't go. And Flannery will get the ball going over the back, reaching around, trying to get the rebound on DeClark. And for Flannery, fall number 2.
Once again, Flannery putting a flivver in the air.
You better be ready if she's around you. Free throw good by DeClark. 29-26. Aaron Sanford coming in for Flannery gets a nice hand. Leaves the game with 5 points. And Brittany Pugh will come in. She'll replace Odette. She'll take the bench with 4 points. She's been working hard in that first half. DeClark ready for the second. Makes both. Leads back to 4, 30-26. Nearing 1 minute remaining in the half. Simone from the corner, no shot. Back out, Newberry for three. She's open, in and out, no good. Ooh, Smart had it, lost it. Good hustle by DeClark to save it before it goes out of bounds. And now Flannery hustles to the locker room. She has a bloody nose. 58 seconds remaining.
Brittany Pugh, that ball hit her right on the shoulder, into the chin, and out of bounds, so the Mountaineers get it.
Luckily, they get it back. Under a minute remaining. Smart calling for somebody. Gingras in the corner. Looks for some help. Fires it outside. Here's Smart at the line, on the run. Up, tough shot, and it goes in. Wow. Flivers by 2. Wanting it from the corner. Trip. Inside, loses the dribble. Picked up by Simone. Simone goes into the front court. Stays with the dribble. Corner, Newberry. She's open for 3. That one rims it, doesn't go. Tripp gets it back with 32 seconds remaining. Katie Roll at midcourt. Trying for the steal. There's Newberry. Gets it. Finds Simone. One girl to beat his roll. Left side. Puts up the little jumper. Good. And that quickly again, we're tied at 30. A lot of ties in this first half.
Abby had been fairly quiet there, and now come up with a couple of buckets for the Mountaineers.
Flivers will look for one. 8 seconds to go. Tipped around. Scrabble on the floor. Sanford ties up Catherine Benzie. 4 seconds to go, and the Mountaineers will get it. Well, they have to go the full length of the floor. Flivers will not put pressure on. Let's see who's going to get it. Smart. 3 seconds. 2. Midcourt on the run. Throws it up. Off the board. No good. There's the horn. We're at halftime. What a good first half. It's Kingsford 30. Iron Mountain 30. Back with the halftime show after this on WZNL Radio Sports.
If you're thinking new year, new room, oh baby, Slumberland's New Year sale is for you. So many ways to change it up and up to 60% off. So many new looks to choose from and pay no interest for 36 months. Happy New Year. Happy new room. Shop Slumberland's New Year sale.
See what's new. See what's new. Wake up to what's new at Slumberland.
Slumberland, 1320 South Jackson, Iron Mountain.
Ball & Christie Furniture has big news for your bedroom. Your private time is important, so Ball & Christie is now offering a free mattress set with purchase of any bedroom set, $14.95 or more. That's right, you'll receive a queen-size Restonic mattress set valued at $1,049. This bed has a free 20-year warranty. You get it free with the purchase of any bedroom set, $14.95 or more, and receive 12 months no-interest financing to qualified buyers. Still offering free delivery and disposal anywhere in the UP and northeastern Wisconsin. It's Ball & Christie Furniture in Iron Mountain. Go online, ballandchristie.com.
And we're back at the Flivver Gym at halftime. Iron Mountain 30, Kingsford 30. We welcome you to the halftime show being brought to you by City Sales of Iron Mountain. Stop by and we'll check all the scoring right after this. The crew at City Sales reminds you, don't head out ice fishing without first stocking up at City Sales. City Sales carries Mr. Buddy Heaters, propane and perfect for your ice shack, the compact single burner cast iron stove. While you're there, stock up on ice, deer feed, and more. City Sales, conveniently located at the corner of Lake Antoine Road and US 2 in Iron Mountain. Give them a call today, 774-3555. The crowd has been entertained, a good first half.
Oh, it was, and, a little ragtag, but when you got both teams really trying to push the ball up the court, there's a lot of physical contact involved in that. I thought the officials, for the most part, said, we're going to let some of that go, but at the same time, when it clearly is out of hand, we're going to make the call. There were no ticky-tack fouls out there in that first half. So, it's a very physical basketball game. Played at a pretty high intensity level. One thing we did notice in the second quarter, the Mountaineers not getting that free run at the bucket on the drive. So the Flivers able to make that adjustment. And as it turns out, we had a tie score at the end of the first quarter. Tie score at here at halftime, and it's an entertaining basketball game. I mean, anytime either of these kids on either team gets a quick look from beyond the three, they're going to pop that baby up there.
You betcha.
A little bit of an edge inside with Flannery and Gingras, but at the same time, I think the Flivers have done a pretty good job rebounding, and part of that is because the shots that are being taken from outside. So you're not getting the rebounds coming right down from the basket. They're actually quite a ways from the basket, and the Flivers are quick enough to get in there and get that ball.
Okay, how do we look on points?
Well, point-wise, looking at the Mountaineers, they're led in scoring by Abby Simone. She had 8 points in the first quarter. She finished up with 10 here in the first half. 8 points for Laura Smart. A couple of interesting shots from her. Mm-hmm. On the move, going across the lane and just very softly doing a little hook shot. She's managed to put it in 8 points. 5 points for Danielle Flannery, who ran off late in the second quarter, as you mentioned, with a bloody nose.
They had to cool her off a little bit.
Yeah, that too. Ricky Gingras, 4 points, and Michaela Newberry with 3 points. For the Flivers, they were led in scoring by Catherine Benzie, 9 points, 7 points for Sister Carly, and 4 points apiece for Katie Roll, Jamie Odette, and Angie Tripp. Also 4 points for Libby DeClark. 2 points for Angie Tripp.
Okay. And we talked about a lot of ties in that first half, so why change it? They were tied after 1, 18 all, and the Flippers, the last 3-4 minutes of that first half, had 4-point leads, but the Mountaineers were able to come back and then tie at halftime, both scoring 12 points, and that's where we stand at halftime, 30 all.
Yeah, the Mountaineers, they racked up a few fouls there in that first half, and they have 4 kids with 2 fouls on them, and Miranda Solello, Debbie Flannery, Gingras, and Newberry with 2 fouls apiece. Carly Benson and Catherine Benson, 2 fouls apiece for the Flippers.
Okay, that's where we stand. We're tied at 30 here at halftime. Halftime show brought to you by City Sales of Iron Mountain.